I was searching the internet for information about nicotine when I came across this quote. In some ways, I think of nicotine as the perfect psychotropic drug. The nicotine receptors in the brain act as modulators, scanning the system and stimulating what needs to be stimulated and relaxing what needs to be relaxed. That's why you have a smoker who uses a cigarette to wake up and to go to sleep. Those words were spoken by Dr. Paul Newhouse. Dr. Newhouse has been researching nicotine and its effects for over 30 years. He's been involved in dozens of studies. I interviewed him at the Global Forum on Nicotine about all things nicotine.
I don't think nicotine actually scans the system in the way you and I would think about that colloquially. What I think happens is that we know that nicotinic receptors in the brain act as modulators. They modulate other neurotransmitter systems. They act as gain amplifiers and under some circumstances, but they can also activate inhibitory systems. So yes, they can regulate the activity up or down of different neuronal systems. Stimulating nicotinic receptors can, under certain circumstances, make us more attentive or can make us more relaxed depending on initial conditions, depending on what our state is at the moment. So that's why we could say nicotine is a psychotropic drug, because it tends to modulate up or down depending on how we are doing at the moment. It does seem to be the case that nicotine or smoking behaviors may act as self-regulation. It may relieve anxiety, it may relieve emotional distress. It may also provide something to do if someone is simply sitting. So there are various aspects to the smoking process that may act as reinforcers, in addition to the nicotine itself. I think clearly there is strong evidence that nicotine has psychotropic effects, has psychological beneficial effects for some people. By no means everyone.
Actually, millions of people all over the world benefit from the effects of nicotine, from decreasing the symptoms of depression or anxiety to increasing memory and focus. Nicotine has real benefits. In part 2, we'll look at Dr. Newhouse's groundbreaking studies using nicotine.